Welcome, you bloody beginners. Everybody is welcome who's a beginner. The beginner's mind is a real great mindset, because then you see, you understand, you have to learn, and everybody has to learn. This lesson, we will add a left hand. I'm suggesting a left hand in case you're already fed up with the old left hand and have another simple left hand if you feel like you can already mix in a new kind. It's this one here. I love it. I love it also if I play like slow blues. It's simple, but simple is great in blues. That's the thing. Okay. See how simple that is? Just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Already you learned that this is the 5th, this is the 6th, so it's just wandering between the 6th and the 5th, that you can also put the structure on F. Then you have the root, the 5th, and the 6th is here. And G, come on now, this is the 5th, this is the 6th. This should you should also learn to transpose a structure on different chords. Okie dokie, so this is the new left hand. I told you I'll show you the elements that are most used, and then we are later mixing them so you get familiar with all there is. You already got to know these thirds, the blues scale, a couple of licks, and this is an element that is omnipresent as well in slow blues, but also in boogie. It's everywhere because it's just so nice. Put your fingers here, the thumb on the E flat and the third finger on the A. Now if you press the chord here and you press these down, what you will realize is, well, can you hear it? Can you hear what's happening? It's tension. It's tension, and this tension wants to be resolved, and it's resolving into the target notes, which are part of the C chord. You see? So it's the tension, and they can also resolve into the target notes here. So we have here resolving into E and C, or resolving into E and G. Now you do the following with me. Could already be a little Jimmy Yancey. Nice and cozy. So now we just change it just for exercise reasons. We play first this one and now up. And up. You manage this element. Okay. Now we bring it a little bit to life, rhythmically. Again, so we have a little upbeat, is the index finger here on G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Do it that slowly. Maybe you can also get used to counting aloud. It will be a help for you, and you will just be very much faster than the others who don't count, who are just too arrogant. Okay, here. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 and 3 and 4. And here we are in the middle of this so-called run up. It goes up, as you might have found out yourself by Googling, because otherwise it would have been called run down. I'm a smart ass, I know. Germans are known to know everything better, I heard. Okay. So you play that just 3 times, and then you play the run up, and then you have already the 4 first C bars, which you need in order to go up to F. Play the 2 F bars. Okay? One more time, we go on. First one. And you here. Let's have a look what we are doing in the run up. We're starting here, just 1 octave down, and you just go to, you run parallel now, the white keys, then you run parallel, and also again. We are just doing passing chords, it's just, we don't care, it's just we're passing here through play. And the parallel movement makes it sound nice. Every note you hit the C also. Okay? Okay. Now. And now we try this little figure we did on F, and it sounds great. It's one of those things you can lovely you can just move to F with the same structure. And again, if you are thinking in structural terms, you're faster. Here. Again, we have this the F chord. We play the minor third and the 6th tension, and we resolve it to F. We can also resolve it to this F. You see, F chord notes. And we do the same pattern as before. 1, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 nice, eh? So a new little pattern. It comes in variations. This lick everywhere, like whatever. Here, in boogie. Here, same thing. Okay, so you see, it's every. It's just part of the whole blues piano business. Now you know the trick. For the dominant, we do something really nice now. I think I did that in fast a couple of lessons ago for Boogie Woogie, but it's also great when you play it slow. It's very melodious, and it's easy to remember because you just have to remember the pattern. And let's have a look. We are on G now. Okay, so we start here. You already might have realized we did not play 1 bar G, 1 bar F, but 2 bars G. That's a very common variation also. It's more archaic, it's the older form basically than playing it with the subdominant. Instead of 1 G, 1 F, we just play 2 bars G. Gives you a little bit less headache, okay? So what we do is we start on G. We start on G with the major third of G and the octave. And it sounds hard, but the trick is you go just chromatically down, just these two fingers here. You just need these two fingers and the fifth finger. You can even like tie them here on like with glue, and nobody would realize. It's a very good tip. So, and then we go one down here, do the same thing, one down here, same thing, one down here, and here is a little bit different. And again. Four times the same pattern, and from F, remember from F, we're landing in mother's lap, home. Tension is all gone. The dominant wants desperately to go home into mama's lap, and we're helping with a beautiful melody again. It's nice, huh? You can play it as slow as you like. It's like a stitching pattern, you know? Sewing pattern. That makes it easy to remember. And for the end, I showed you already in one of my last tutorials for beginners. And I'm building here up with you, you know? You might go back because I cannot show everything from the first ones again. That is, you do the ending here. I think it's the last tutorial, number 5. So. You stop here. And then a G7. That is called, if you forgot that, the turnaround. Turnaround means it's preparing to turn around to go start the blues form from the beginning. So one more time, then we go on. And stop, because we need to jump over here. And G7. Or, if you want. And then, classic. You know that one already, because you learned with me. Now we are trying to put things together. Always, I like to do that. Things you know, that you're a little bit more familiar with new stuff. All the time you can also use your old left hand. It's a suggestion. My goodness. Okay, so now pay attention. So, these thirds, you know already. Last time we did something with this one. Now you're just playing this third, and we're using both thirds, the minor third and the major third. It's very common and very popular, and you might have realized, I don't think we have done slides yet. And that's what we're going to do, introduce also the slide. Now, very important for blues, you should start as early as possible. Twice. Again, and now, setting over to here, okay? Second time, and now slide, setting over. Until here, we want to go together. This one, you have to practice a little bit. Some of you might know already. So who cannot yet slide these, you may try now. For now, briefly, if you can already play this, like just slide this down, otherwise that will become an extra exercise for you. So for now, if you can already play this one and this one, you do, otherwise you just play this without the swipe or the slide or whatever you can call that, Fritz. And here, you already learn, important part of this lesson, to snap over. And while you press down the thumb, you already do this move. And later on you will be very thankful to me, because if we play like this, and then you think, why not move this index finger over? Should be about time. Then the groove is gone, and later on you want to play faster. And it's really important that you do the oversetting in one move. It's one snap, and you're already here. Okay, so. And here, now you do our little thingy we did. Nice, huh? Nice little line. Okay, one more time. 2, 3, down, snap. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, snap. We cannot match this on F, so on F we play just very simple. And it's just here, we take from F, we have the 7, the minor 7 and the 9, and you know this figure from last lesson. Remember? Yeah, it's all connected. Everything in the universe is connected, even 2 of my lessons. Okay. Triplets again. And one more time. And got it? And now for the dominant, we play the same as we did before. It's not only because it's easier to repeat it, but also the dominant in many blues improvisations serves as a kind of framework, like it's the modern refrain in pop music, which is also the same. We love if somebody is coming back. And the dominant doing something similar, each chorus is a kind of early refrain like we have in many kinds of music. You know it from pop music, from bad pop music that you probably listen to. Okay, but you know it, no? Okay, so it gives the thing a structure. So what we're going to do is you put your third finger here on the E flat and on the E. And what we want is a relaxed sounding swipe or slide here. It takes some time because to get a feeling for anything needs time. Feeling for cooking, feeling for losing in chess, everything needs a little time, especially when it's a tactile thing, you know, like typing or anything. So it takes a while, but you must get routine in this. You swipe, you get to know this little bump here and how to, like, accidentally, that's why it's also called accidentals. And the target note is this one. You don't do, but you do here, here, here. This is getting the attention, and this is just accidentally played slightly. So you will learn this with the third finger and with the second finger also. We need it both, okay? So you just do it a couple of times each day until it feels natural and you can play something like. If you don't do it perfectly in the beginning, it doesn't matter, quite the contrary. Don't get tense when it doesn't work immediately, because tenseness, I don't care and I don't know. Is doing the opposite for you. And you do. And then you do. And again. And then you do what we did in the piece, this one here. You know, in fact it was, but we want this one here. Then you're checking upon yourself. Am I tense? Am I too focused? Sit back, take your hand off, and do it a couple of times again. Don't try like 2 hours of it. There's no point in that. It just needs the regularity. Every day a little bit, okay? But then you're going to be a star very soon. You can also do it like here, where we're showing often blues. Here. Or here. My dear students, thanks for coming for this beginner's lesson. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. All the best from Berlin. I hope you liked my video and that you learned something. Now you can subscribe. Just press this subscribe button or click on another of my videos on this side. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.